Good morning, traders. Stock Sumo with BlueHorseshoeStocks.com. Today is Tuesday, August 27th, and today we're having a look at NVLX. That's Nuvilex Inc., trading on the OTC markets. And going back to the beginning of the year, April to May, the stock had a big run up, and you can see it moved from its lows of under a nickel all the way up to 22 cents. Had some resistance right here, right around the 9-10 cent range, and after it had that big move up, it held support above this previous resistance area. Notice it came down, consolidated, but it maintained support off of that 9 to 10 cent range. That was our previous resistance, and as in often the case, previous resistance becomes a future level of support, and right here we're at another future level of support. This 13.5 cent range was a resistance area here in June. Couldn't get above that. That coincided with our 20 DMA at the time, and now that we broke above that 13.5 cent range, the stock is consolidated and it's held support off of that 13 cent range, and now that's the 50-day moving average. So now that NVLX is consolidated after these previous couple of runs, we've been holding support here off of the 50 DMA. That's a good sign. And we've got a little bit of resistance here at the 20 DMA at 15.3. If we can get above this resistance at 15.3, chances are we can test these other previous resistance points at 17.5 and 18, maybe even reach our way back up to this previous swing high of 22 cents. In the meantime, we want to see NVLX hold support off of the 50 DMA at 13.5 or 13.6. Looking at the RSI has cooled off a bit. It's holding right by that 50 line. I want to see that RSI get above that 50 line and stay above the 50 line. MACD is currently heading down, gearing up for a cross. Notice the last time we had the MACD cross right back here in the beginning of July, the stock made a nice move from 11 all the way up to 18 cents, so a 70% move on our last MACD cross. So we'll be looking for this MACD to cross over. That's going to be a bullish sign. We'll probably see that in the days ahead on an increased volume. Notice the last time we've had some increased volume, the stock made some big moves back here in May and back here in middle of July. So we've had some nice bounces in the stock in the past. That's why we're putting this one on our watch list today. We definitely want to keep NVLX on our radar. Be sure to stop by our blog at BlueHorseshoeStocks.com for updates on NVLX. And while you're at our site, drop by our disclaimer for disclosure purposes. Thanks for tuning in.